So MrGlorious is working towards a very strong containment, but he needs to build up a lot more siege tanks if he wants to make this any effective. Because 5 tanks is I do not think is sufficient, even with the big meat shield of Marines and Marauders in the middle. This will be a I think inching fight as well, because the Vikings will give sight to Gumiho's tanks, so he will get maximum range as well. And 4th base going up, 3rd expansion for MrGlorious, protected by his turrets. He is very confident about his pushes. His production is not very strong though. It only has 5 racks. At this point, with this kind of econ advantage, he should be building more racks and factories, maybe spreading them out, so just in case a strong push goes through this, he will be able to recuperate even if one base goes down. So more turrets are going up, I believe. Excuse me, my screen just went out and came back. More turrets going down along the line, enforcing the containment line. He should be building maybe turrets here, or at least drop a few Marines here, just to deter any floating expansions to be brought here. So a lot more Marines and Marauders coming in due to the 5 racks, but he should be building a lot more siege tanks. He is not building any siege tanks whatsoever. He is upgrading though, 1-0. A little late on the upgrades. He is way ahead of economically. He should be upgrading as well, maybe having double engineering base, or maybe double armories. His first armory is going up. Maybe he'll have another 2 or 3, as he should be at this point. He has his gold expansion fully mined out and fully saturated, and he should be having SCVs pulled out as well. So I'm liking his split of SCVs, so that in case one does go down, he has a lot of backup to be producing SCVs or mining on other locations. And MrGlorious making another command center, so he's going to 5 base. And he's building another command center, so 6 base is what he's going for, unless he is building this command center to do a double fortress to strengthen the defense, but I don't think that is very necessary, and I don't think he's actually going for that either. So he's probably going to float it up here. Gumiho taking advantage of MrGlorious not mining out, not protecting this expansion. I don't think he has this seen either. Yes, he does not see this. Will be taking advantage of the spot, and he should be building turrets so no Viking or medevac drops could come in. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even count. 2, 4, 6, 7 command centers going up for MrGlorious. At this point, it's getting a little ridiculous. I think if he has this much of an economic advantage and he does see everything else, he should not be squandering his minerals, stuff like this. He should be. And oh geez, and 8th command center going up. At this point, I think this is just disrespectful. He should be ending the game as he should be doing now, because he does have the dominant advantage. He should be upgrading, he should be building units, he should be just chipping away at Gumiho right now. And he's trying to expand into his island expansion. This is another base going up, 9th. This is... I am definitely not agreeing with the situation. It is the grand finals. People played a lot of games to get through this. He should not be doing this kind of action. And I was actually pretty excited to see this kind of thing, because this usually means strong containment siege tanks. And I was hoping to see some Viking siege tank action as well as nuke play, since Turtling Terran is really easy to nuke. He has plenty of locations to nuke from, and he's not doing it, and he's not upgrading either. So I'm very disappointed to see how this game is turning out. This game could have ended long ago by MrGlorious, but he's just choosing to expand in. Not a very fun game to commentate on at this point. More turrets going up along the line, and there will be a lot of bases without any SCVs. So at this point, he should be building, maybe he has 5,000, 3,000, so he should be building a lot more production buildings along his other expansions here and here, just in case Gumiho, excuse me, gets a strong push out. And he has definitely the capability to do so, because he have a lot more siege tanks, as well as a good, and I think, let's see. And he has Thors out as well, so very good mix between Viking. And he has Banshees out, so we'll probably see some scouting from the Banshees before pushing out. So a lot of siege tanks, which is good against this very bio-heavy army. And there's only 5 siege tanks out from MrGlorious still, I think. Yes, five siege tanks. Definitely too many SCVs at this point. He is 200, and almost half of that is taken by SCVs. And he is moving SCVs in. Is he making more turrets? No, it seems like he is probably going to suicide those SCVs in order to release some blue supply. And there he goes. And Gumiho probably does see this. Notice this probably should notify him that his opponent does have a 200 army. And there goes some harass coming in. Let's see if he takes out that siege tank. No, he does not. He's on auto attack, so he'll be taking out the Marines before anything. He should be taking out that tank as soon as possible. One tank goes down, and the Banshees will go down. And nice. So this will be a game of tug-of-war between the two now. One more Banshee going down, and a few Marines going down on the process to siege tanks. So game of tug-of-war. Let's see if he takes that tank down. No, but the Banshee goes down. Banshee movement is not very fast. There's a little that MrGlorious can do with that extended range of the siege tanks. So 4 siege tanks now against, let's see how many he has, 13 siege tanks. This could be the actual time to push out for Gumiho. He has the stronger army composition at this current moment, even though he has less supply. Oh no, he has 200 as well. So more command centers going to fortress. Not very useful in that kind of position. Pretty much fortress on everything. I should have more fortress on everywhere. Oh, thought he would be making a more what do you call it? Orbital command. Sorry, and it's a little distasteful with all these. Oh, and Gumiho trying to pull out to the expansion, but is denied by the number of turrets. And I'm going to point out, as a little cynical comment for MrGlorious, you missed one spot. And oh, Gumiho now getting ready to push out this mass group with battle cruisers as well. And stimpacting out, and let's see how this turns out. And MrGlorious' army is way out of position, and the tanks are going to be melting away to Marauder fire. And oh man, this is painful. Gumiho didn't even siege up to get rid of that. And Gumiho going straight in, and just the army melts away. And as I pointed out earlier, he has built 5 starports, but making battle cruisers on these, I think. Let's see. So he's upgrading a lot, and he's making no battle cruisers coming out. He has 5k, 2k, but no battle cruisers coming out. Probably supply blocked. There's little he can do. Pushing in, no units are being built. There's not enough production buildings to fight against this kind of army. Nice half army siege right here at the bottom of this base, and he should be sieging the other rest up here on this top platform once he gets in. So this is pretty much a cakewalk going on. MrGlorious needs to lift up his buildings and relocate as soon as possible right now, and start building production units on his all 4 corners, because he does have the area advantage. No, but he gives up a little premature, I have to say. And a game that seemed like so easily could have won by MrGlorious, thrown away by very bad tank positioning and very poor judgment on the expansions. And Gumiho, I commend him for not giving up and waiting for a very long time after almost a 25-minute game of just turtling, but he does come out with one successful push. I do like his unit composition. A lot of siege tank. After scanning many times, he did see a lot of the Marine Marauder of MrGlorious building that siege tank to counter it, as well as a bunch of Marauders and Thors to take the siege hits. So very nicely done. And this is game 1 out of best of 5, so we will be seeing a lot more TVT action from the grand finals of tournament SC2 Tournament number 6. So stay tuned, and I will be releasing more games during this week. Thanks for watching.